Hi, my name is Courtney Terry, and this is Arts Alive, sponsored by the Arts Alliance of Yamhill County and sponsored and produced by Meadow Lake Studios. And my guest today is Claudia Herber, and you are here to share, well, you are a gourd artist yourself and also other artist, but you're also here to talk about the holiday show that's coming up at Currents Gallery.
Yes, I am. Good to see you, Courtney.
Nice to see you too. So when does the holiday show start?
Well, it's actually opened.
Oh, already?
Yeah,
Cool.
Yep. We open Monday.
Excellent.
And we will go in through January 1st.
Oh, wow.
And one thing I'd like everyone to know is that we're going to have an opening, a holiday reception opening right after Thanksgiving. So it'll be Friday the 25th and Saturday the 26th. And so there's always mimosas and fun times. So
Yes.
hope everyone will come for that.
Wonderful, which I mean would also be during the Santa parade downtown.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Lots going on.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And it would be a nice quiet place to duck into and appreciate some art for a few minutes.
Exactly. Exactly.
And how many artists are in the show?
I think we have about 15
Oh my goodness.
that were invited from the community. We put a call to artists out, and then they bring in their things. And it is a juried show, so it's always nice when you're accepted in a juried show.
Yes.
And there they are. So we have lots more people than we would normally have. Normally there's about 70 artists represented in Currents Gallery. So now we have this extra 15 for new life and new fun.
Just in time for the holiday season.
Exactly.
Well, and there's so many different pieces of art here that this is just going to be a sampling. So
It is.
your gourd work as well.
Yes.
And this is one of the pieces, and then typically, I guess, how many pieces do you usually, if it's a juried show, when you submit for a juried show?
Well, that's a good question. Usually an artist will bring us, for instance, if it's an artist that makes ornaments, they might bring in 20 ornaments, which is fine.
Yes.
If it's someone who does fiber art, they may only bring 1 or 2 pieces. Some of the painters that we have only 1 of their paintings for one artist, and then we might have 6 for another.
Oh, okay.
So it really does vary, which is really nice for the artist, because it's a lot of the things that they bring in, there's always the possibility that we'll accept 3, but maybe this one isn't going to be good in our gallery, so we won't accept that one, or we won't put that one up. So it's always good for them to bring us multiple selection.
And I imagine that's how you can get just a greater diversity of different types of art styles and different pieces.
Absolutely.
Which is
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
the clock here, this is fantastic. Which artist?
This is Ann Durley. This is a sample of what you can expect. Ann Durley is I'm not sure what you would call her, multimedia, or you might call her assembly art.
Okay.
But her specialty is clocks, and she is known throughout the county as a clock maker. I'll fix that so it really works.
Yes.
There we go. So yes, so we'll have Ann Durley. This is a sampling of Marlene Eichner's cute little pouches. These are so popular, and we can't keep these on the shelf.
Look at them.
Yeah, so sweet little thing, lovely little gift. And this is Ginny Gibson. She does these fabulous little small sculpture pieces.
Yes.
I was telling you, this is one of her larger ones in books, but she might do a smaller pile and then a smaller pile still. So cute little thing for your shelves.
Yes. And as a librarian, I'm slightly losing my mind about how adorable
that's
that
right.
is. But
Yeah.
everything is beautiful.
Exactly. And this is Victor Gushoff. He does these real interesting tiles in a lovely presentation of the frame, the way he does them.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
And he also brought us hearts made out of this same porcelain, which the designs, and then they've got a hook, so they are an ornament. So we have lots of those in stock right now, which are real popular at holidays.
Yes, and then the beautiful cat box by Paul Sidzik.
That's it.
Oh, it's
That's
beautiful.
it. And as you'll notice, that this little box comes out, the little holding box.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's one of his smaller boxes. He does make larger. And he makes them in multiple designs, but he's a beautiful woodworker. So I just brought you kind of a small smattering of things that you can expect to see.
Well, that's so wonderful. I mean, just what's here is fantastic. Well, and I love this. Yeah, there's so many different mediums, and it's an opportunity. How is this the first year of the show, or has it been going on for quite some time?
Yes, no, it's been going on long before you and I ever thought about it. It is.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. And it is surprising. This year we will close it right at the end of December. Normally we go into the middle of January, but we're changing our whole schedule around. So there's still shopping days after Christmas.
Excellent.
Come spend your little holiday money with us. And,
yes.
But giving a gift of art is such a wonderful thing for both people, both the giver and the receiver. And that's kind of our thought, is give the gift of art.
Yes. Well, and I feel like there's so many people that think that art in their home is like a luxury item and something they may not be able to afford, and that's not true at all. There's so many different types of art, and just so many, whatever it is, just having it in your home.
Yes, you're right, and it's interesting watching people come in and choose art too. Some people come in because they need a picture to match the couch. Someone else will come in and they just want some joy in their life, and that's what they're looking for. They're looking for something that will give them good feelings wherever they are in their house. And so it's fun listening to what inspires someone to buy a piece, or to consider a piece, or even to love a piece.
Yes. Well, and there's
I know you like that.
I love, well, I'm a sucker for bright colors and also like bird designs typically, but it's also just, it's true. There is somebody where this is exactly what they're looking for, and it makes them happy, and same thing with all these pieces.
Yes, exactly. And let's face it, if you go into the gallery like ours and you buy your daughter a beautiful clock like that, then you know that you're not only giving that person joy, but you're also giving a lot of joy to the artist.
Yes.
And it's a little different than shopping on Amazon for a new set of sheets or something.
Yes.
Very different.
Or I refer to that as giving directly to Jeff Bezos. But now the children in my house know not to say that word, and instead they'll be like, yeah, I got something from Jeff Bezos. And so much local, bottom line, local art is so much better than any sort of thing you can find online. Well, and it's the cool thing of also being able, people will choose an art piece for a reason, but then there's also the story behind it of how the artist created it and what the artist saw. And it's just, there's so much more there.
And that is true, Courtney. And the nice thing about Currents Gallery is that not all the artists, but about 12 of the various artists on any given day will be in that gallery.
Neat.
So if you came in, it wouldn't surprise you at all if you met Ann Durley making clocks, or me, the gourd artist. That's kind of a nice thing, and you're exactly right. People love to hear kind of the backstory, or even just a little information about that artist that has caught their eye. And that's one of the things that I'm really proud of about our gallery, is that either the partners or associates that are working the desk, we know a lot about each one of the artists. So we can help you with it. We can tell you about it and bring some life to that.
Well, and it's a wonderful community in itself, and then to be here. So anybody off the street just being able to walk in and meet an artist who is creating what they were looking at.
Yes.
And to see like, oh, I see you in the grocery store, or and just how accessible it can really be to everyone in the community.
That's true. That's true.
And Currents Gallery, has been here for quite some time.
Yes, 17 years.
17 years,
yes.
Okay.
Yes, 17 years. And still going strong.
Yes.
So we're excited.
So besides the holiday show, there's also workshops and classes that are offered at Currents as well?
Yes, exactly. We're just finishing up this year's schedules, although in December we have a fabulous painter. I call him the Bob Ross of McMinnville. But if there's anyone that's interested in learning how to oil paint without going down to Merry Artists and buying, $400 worth of stuff to start, this is a wonderful class because all you do is show up and he provides you with everything. Here's your paintbrush, here's your substrate, here's your paints, let's go.
Oh, wow.
And he walks you through the whole thing. And so we are going to do 2 more of his classes in December, and then we'll start again in February. So his name is Aaron Akers, and he's just fabulous, and people are really enjoying it. And like I said, it's an opportunity to test out a way of making art.
Yes. Well, and talking about making it more accessible.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel so often it's the gathering the supplies and how do you even get started, but being able to just go in and start painting.
Yes, and even to find out if you you like it or you don't. That's kind of the big thing.
I mean, much smarter to do before you put too much.
Right, you make a big
into it.
investment. Yeah, exactly. And then we'll be posting, in the next week or 2, we'll be posting our whole schedule for our January through May classes. So we've got quite a nice assortment coming up.
Wonderful.
And we're excited about that. So.
And the typical ages for your classes are adults, teens?
We don't get a lot of teens, unless maybe a grandma brings somebody along. But yes.
Primarily for adult classes.
It's primarily adult-oriented, yes.
Which is, you should never stop learning. So.
Exactly. But of course, if someone had a child, a teenager, that they wanted to take one of our classes, they just give us a call, just let us know if that would be okay with the teacher.
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal. In fact, it would be wonderful if that happened. We'd celebrate that.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah. So thank you for asking about the classes. We're very excited. And if anyone is seeing this that would actually like to teach with us, they can contact me or just go to the website and just let me know that they're interested, and we can go from there.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many opportunities.
Exactly.
So, and they can stop by and also see the holiday show.
Yay! Yes.
Which has already started and going through the end of the year.
Yes.
And then what are the typical hours for Currents Gallery?
11 to 4
Great.
Every day, except Mondays. We're not open on Mondays. And we are going to be open on Christmas Eve for any last-minute shoppers.
Oh.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. And be sure and come to our opening right after Thanksgiving.
Yes, on the 25th or the 26th?
Both of them.
Both of them. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Great. Claudia, thank you so much for coming and chatting with me again. I always love to see your gourd work as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Wonderful. Thanks. This is Courtney Terry, and this has been Arts Alive.